Back again, back again. Welcome
Boom.
to Off the Parkway podcast. I'm your host, James. We got Big Sue in the house. We got Jamal in the house, aka the North Brothers, aka Essex County's bullies. But anyway,
Nobody has ever called us any of those.
I heard it before.
Definitely.
You've
You
never
know
heard
how?
that.
Do you
I
know how many
definitely heard
cities in Essex County, man?
it. Yeah.
I
And y'all, y'all
I'd have
pulling them
lost
off.
all the fights by the time I got to Verona.
Yeah, yeah. Now,
Jeez.
everybody know you had the biggest rep in Hudson County.
Yeah,
nah,
everybody know it.
Yeah,
definitely don't know that. I
At
can tell
Union City,
yeah.
you.
Jersey City,
Bayonne, all that. Yeah.
Hoboken.
Uh,
Boy,
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, can't walk in Hoboken without getting free drinks, man.
yeah, for
oh,
real.
really? Yeah, freaking Jersey City sewage. How about that? But yeah, this is Off the Parkway podcast, people. This is episode 41. You know what I mean?
4-1,
If you
still
like
those
this type,
foulies.
that's right. If you
Just
like that type
always.
of content, you like this content here, hit that like button, share, subscribe, tell a friend. You know what to do. Hit that button. We on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, all that good stuff, man. Just come check us out, man. Come rock with your boy, man.
For sure.
We appreciate it, man. How y'all fellas doing?
Feeling good, man. Weather nice. I think it's starting to break to be consistent like we want it. It definitely was some hot days. Salaam alaikum to all the Muslims. You know, today was the Eid, so definitely want to shout out all the all our Muslim subscribers and followers, and viewers. Always a shout out to the homies over there in Vietnam. Listen, can't forget the big homies. But but yeah, everything is good, man. Definitely gearing up, work wise in terms of gearing up for the summer, and I want to have I guess a more organized and free spirited summer. So looking forward to that.
Sue?
Word. Yeah, nah, man. I'm still on the high, man. You know what I mean? Coming off a great weekend. My boys in advance to the finals for the first time in 27 years. You know what I mean? Go New York. We out here, man. You
Knicks?
know what I mean? And ready for another for a third sweep in a row, man. Like, you know, whoever come
Woo.
over from over there, man, that's 3 sweeps in a row, man. Yeah, I said it. Nah, but yeah, outside of, you know, cheering that on, it's been cooling, man. Can't call it. Getting used to this weather, preparing myself for these kids to get out of school. I got 2 graduation ceremonies about to happen with my daughter graduating from high school, my son graduating from, I guess, elementary, getting ready to go to middle. So, yeah, man, got a lot to
Oh,
prepare
oh.
for.
Any
How about
plans for
you?
the summer? Any trips, anything like that?
Trips, no.
No.
Got way too much stuff that I gotta put bread down for these damn kids. But I don't think we really plan on nothing this summer. We'll save that
You
for
know,
next year.
you know what I think because we definitely gonna be still potting in the summertime, man. So I'm going to I'm vegan or whatever, so I'm gonna try to come here every time and let people know what new restaurants to go check out, vegan joints, because I done saved at least like 6 or 7 of them already. So once school is out, I'm over there, man. Before the traffic hit,
Mm.
before the traffic. So I'm gonna go over if I can go over like 2 o'clock. The city is different. Like we are from the inner city, and it could be like a wild place, but we'll go over to New York and won't have those same worries. Right? I know I know they got similar issues, but we don't got them worries over there. I feel a lot less stress when I'm over there in the city, man. So I'm gonna be finding the local vegan restaurants over there and enjoying the vibe with during the summer.
So you paying the fee to get over there.
Yeah, if I have to. It was
Yeah,
like the
'cause
congestion and all that joint.
yeah, man. The congestion, prices and all that stuff,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
By the time you get over, first we got to pay the toll to get in the tunnel. Then you got to pay that. So we're looking
Yeah.
at damn near $40,
Yeah.
maybe 45.
All right, so maybe throughout the summer, man. Maybe every 2 weeks, I might come on here with with an update. But every 2 weeks, come with an update, man. Let y'all know how we doing in the vegan world.
Was the
Only how
last
you only how you catch me in the city anytime soon is if my boys win that chip. I'm
Mm,
going to that parade. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But that's something to discuss at another time. But woo, that'd be probably one of the times I'll be over there.
I'm going too, but it's gonna be like that Boston situation, that marathon they have. If I go,
Oh man,
hey,
setting bombs up over there. Man,
self-proclaimed Knicks hater, man.
Hey man, let us live, man. Let us enjoy. We just gotta enjoy this, man. Come on. It's been years, man. We've been going through the mud through this stuff, man. It's been a long time, man. We had a different point guards, man, for years. Frank Frank Miller, Chris
I
Duhon, Tony Douglas.
Tony Douglas, Langston Galloway,
that was horrible. Hey, y'all gonna
Man,
put some. Yeah, first of all, y'all.
Trey Burke.
yeah,
Trey
Trey
Burke
Burke.
wasn't bad. He couldn't get you no. He couldn't get you nowhere. But Trey Burke wasn't bad.
That's what we convinced ourselves that he wasn't bad. We convinced ourselves that he wasn't bad. Anytime he was scored, like Trey Burke, there was a reason why he didn't get another job after he left us.
Trey Burke was a big range beat. But first of all, y'all some disrespectful Knicks fans though, because y'all just start coming up to the current like we gonna bypass Derek Harper, cause that's my guy.
Well,
That might have been our last legit point guard we had.
that was the
That's
last
my
one. That was the last
Derek,
one.
old head Derek Harper was picking these dudes' pockets.
Picking their pocket.
You know?
And he gonna knock it down, you leave him open.
Yeah, man.
He gonna scrap.
You ain't never
And he
seen
gonna scrap.
you ain't never seen a bald head black man with just a mustache like a
Just a
Viltrumite,
mustache,
man.
getting to it. No matter what field you in, if you just got the mustache, you a serious dude.
Yeah, yeah.
Like anybody just keep that mustache, they a serious dude, man.
Man, I think all Nick fans can agree with us, man. It's been a long road to this point, man. We can just mention different names of players that we just had to suffer through, man.
Shout out to Lance Thomas. We went to a game where Lance was the best player.
That tells you what he was dealing with, man.
That was that was bad. That was bad, but I was just happy to be in the arena.
My God, man.
The Jared Jeffries, the Aaron Afalos, the
Mario Hazonias,
oh,
the James, who was the James, the dude that we got from the big man that ain't do nothing for us.
James. No, it's not James Jones, is it? No,
It
it's
might
something
be.
else. The
He
one
was
that
ass.
the one Isaiah paid.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Balkman.
man. Oh yeah.
Ronaldo Balkman.
Oh my God.
Drafting Jordan Hill.
Eddie
Like,
Curry.
Eddie Curry was supposed to be good.
It's supposed to be good, man.
He was, and anytime he was like healthy and showed flashes, I remember when he used to match up against Dwight. He used to be busting Dwight ass back in the day, but it just didn't pan out right, man. He couldn't stay healthy.
Yeah. So we finally made it to the finals, man. And we just gonna try to enjoy it. We're waiting for the winner of Spurs and OKC. Right now, OKC's up 3-2. So we're gonna have time because the finals don't start till I believe next Wednesday.
Yeah, y'all got some time.
We got some
What's the
time.
best case scenario?
I'm gonna go with OKC. I think that's what we're gonna get anyway. So best say I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
You think that's the best case scenario that we would have?
No, I think we could beat Spurs a little bit better to me.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the best case scenario for the
Yeah,
Knicks?
I think we could beat the Spurs better.
Yeah, if I had to pick a team for the Knicks to go to the championship against and win, I would say the Spurs, right? Because in y'all X factors, one, like I said, I'm a self-proclaimed Nick hater, but I can't sit here and deny that they rocking, right? And they've shown that they can ball They could ball even when Brunson not having them explosive 30-point games. He seems like if he needs to do it, he will do it. But the fact that y'all have Cat and Mitchell for all that Wimby stuff, I think that'll get you over with like the Spurs. I would like to see how you guys are gonna because they play aggressive defense like on the wings and the perimeter. The Spurs do. I would like to see like how that's gonna match up. Um, I think it could wear both teams down, but them little young guns for the Spurs would be it'll be good. It'll be a good matchup, and I think Knicks can possibly get them out of there like 4-2. I don't even think that's a 7.
Well, they're aggressive, but they're undisciplined aggressive.
Yeah,
So they get a lot of fouls on them.
definitely,
So,
definitely.
but OKC right now they got a lot of injuries too. So, because
Mhm.
what's called J Dub is still out, and
Yeah,
oh boy, his replacement he's out too. So
Mitchell.
yeah, AJ Mitchell.
What was Mitchell's injury? Like I know, I looked like it was a
It's calf.
calf.
Yeah,
Okay, because I thought it was like a calf strain.
Yeah.
Okay, because when he came down, I was like, no, that looked like Charlie horse or something like that. Okay, calf strain. All
yeah, and
right,
J Dub got the hamstring.
yeah. But I know right now, if the finals, West Coast finals, was to end today, Caruso is the MVP. He out there lights out, man.
That what call it? Who was it that last night he scored 20 points for them?
That's
Uh,
McCain.
yeah, McCain. Man,
Yeah.
he shot the ball 20 times.
No. He. That's what he do. He was before he took off. He was 1 for 7. Yeah, he just. I mean, but I guess for their team, come in, play ball. Because if you don't got it going on, they got some other dudes that's on that like a roster that can just get you out of there and compete in different ways. I at the beginning of the last game though, are we going into it?
Yeah, might as well. We here
I
now.
mean, I just wanted to like kind of put my 2 cents on the worst
Yeah,
case, best case
Go.
scenario. Yeah. So like, I mean, I think the worst case scenario for the Knicks, I think, is playing OKC and them winning, playing OKC if they win in 6 games.
Mm-hmm.
Less time to rest, less game for OKC to kind of run down and stuff like that. OKC is a much deeper team. They got injuries, but they still win and compete without the second best player,
yeah.
without top 5 player in AJ Mitchell. You know what I mean? And like they're able to. AJ Mitchell's been arguably their second best player in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And like they've been able. They're so deep. Like it doesn't matter. Like they're interchangeable. From after SGA, Chet, because they don't have anybody kind of like him, and really just them two. Everybody else is interchangeable. You know what I mean? I definitely agree with what you said about Caruso. Caruso's just been lights out this during this playoffs. You know what I mean? And
Defensively too.
yeah, and he has that. He has that championship experience. He's just a dog. He always been. But like they got all their guards, their wings is just like that. You know what I mean? Like there's no drop off when those guys come in. And now you got Jared McCain who's coming in there and lighting it up when he gets in there. He like me, like a freaking microwave, 2.0. Like he getting in there, doing it, and I think people find him annoying, so it just makes it even worse. You know what I mean? So it's just that's a team that I would not rather want to play. They just have a lot of weapons and they're deep. Best case scenario for the Knicks would be the latter, and that's San Antonio, and that would be for San Antonio to win in 7, to get wore down, and come into that series limping a little bit. You know what I mean? Kind of like worn down. Wemby looked like he was tired last night.
Yes, he
You
did.
know what I mean?
Yes, he
And
did.
I think he's going to look completely different next game.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
he's going to have to empty the tank on the 7th game. But this is a 7-5 big guy. to expect him to have the same energy level like these guards gonna have when they play every other day is a lot to ask. So I think them coming off of a 7-game series, them banging them around like they've been doing, pause, and then he comes into the Knicks series, and now he's gonna have to stay on the perimeter and guard Cat, and Cat gonna drag him out there and stuff like that. I think that's gonna make things a little bit better and even things up. They're not as deep. They're not nearly as deep as as OKC. They have defenders, the big defenders, but again, they're not deep. They're getting beat down right now, and I think that we can wear them out, Paul. So I think that would be the best case scenario. And if we get the Spurs after a 7-game series, I think we can finish them up in like Maul said in 6 and finish in the Garden in the 6th game. I think we can do that because I think we'll get like one of those first 2 games on the road, protect home court, and then finish at 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? Tomorrow's the next game for Spurs OKC. So we'll see if OKC can seal a deal or it's gonna go 7.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
like you said though. So Wemby was tired. Like you can see him.
He was tired.
He was tired. Like and initially, I was looking like is SGA tired, right? But then you see him like kind of crazy. I think he was pressing a little bit, tried to be like super aggressive and had them turnovers and stuff. But yeah, you could see it.
I think SGA was aware enough to know that Wemby is tired, and he's like, I can attack a little bit.
Yeah.
Like when Wemby was on him, and then he went baseline, and then kind of stopped, made him fall. Like he's like, all right, he's done. I can kind of attack a little bit and be aggressive, and don't have to worry about this 7'5" freaking alien, hovering around me and stuff. So yeah, man, that's the best case scenario, man.
All right. Well, let's move on here, man. We got Coach of the Year we just announced.
Who was it?
Joe Mazzulla from Boston. He is now the new he's now Coach of the Year. I think this might be the second one, right?
Did he
Might
get
be.
what? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think this is the second one. But how y'all feel about him getting?
Well, Boston was a 2 seed. Um, they lost. They came into this year with expectations of being in the lottery. No Tatum. They got rid of Holiday, Porzingis, Horford, and they had a new team. And Jaylen Brown was, the number one. And not only did they stay afloat and kept a winning record, but they ended up being the number 2 seed in the East, playoff berth obviously, and this is a regular season award. So being a number 2 seed in the conference when you were supposed to be a lottery team, based on everything that you lost, is very impressive. So I think that some might think that San Antonio coach might be just as deserving or more. I think he had more to work with. Everybody knew that Wemby was taking a jump. We saw what he was doing before he got hurt last year, so we knew that team was going to take a jump. So that wasn't a surprise. And anybody else outside of that, OKC, no, they just kind of sustained from last year. Knicks, same thing. They kind of sustained from last year. Cleveland, no. Yeah, it makes sense. Boston.
Well,
Possibly Detroit.
I did
Right?
skip that. Yeah.
Yeah, like possibly Detroit. I'm just
They
looking
was a
at.
playoff team last year, but
they were first
they
this
was a
year.
6 seed, and now they
Yeah.
jumped up to the 1, and
Yeah,
they
so
was
just
one,
I mean,
and they was 1 from end to end. Like they ran it like the whole way.
yeah, yeah, but even I do like his I like his demeanor as a coach. Like when he's on the sidelines, like never seem like he gets too high, too low. Um, and like you gotta look at like Sue said, you're supposed to be like in the lottery, um, one of the worst teams. And I always look like even when you are outmanned or whatever, do your guys still fight? Do they still approach like you take, for example, on the opposite end of that, like the Cavs, right? They didn't even look like they came to fight. I get that the first game was a letdown or whatever, but it didn't seem like it was any fight. And I think all of that is preparation. Like how do you prepare your guys to play? And no, and also they never made any excuses like Tatum wasn't there. Oh, he's not. No, they ain't make no excuse. They went out there and still competed and was still, winning games and things like that. So I mean, I think it's valid that he won Coach of the Year. Definitely would have been within top two or three coach with top three because the Spurs coach is a really good coach as well. So for sure, congrats to him, man.
Yeah. I'm cool with him winning it personally because I expected them to tank. You know what I mean? I expected
Mhm.
them to, throw everything, and to say forget about this year. We ain't got Tatum. So we'll just move on to next year. But they came out and fought. And they had a higher seed than us. So, you know what I mean? I get it. But that also it gives me the next thing that we're about to talk about is the all NBA team. Jalen Brown made his second team. So,
Yeah.
it just seemed like you give the coach his props, but you don't give the superstar his. You know what I mean?
Who do you take off?
Luca,
How?
he didn't have enough games. He petitioned for it.
So he
But that's what
got a
I'm
petition.
saying. But that's what I'm
So we
saying.
can't hold that against him.
It
But
wasn't
the
like
thing
it
is,
wasn't like he won hooping.
I'll say
no,
this.
no, he wasn't. He
I'll
was
say if
hooping.
you avoid let's throw the game part out the window because he won a petition. So throw that out the window. Was take Luca off because of production?
Hell no.
You can't. Well, we talking about production on one side of the floor. I'm saying complete player.
And this different. It's just different. That like
How do you
that.
manage? How do you measure that? Did Jalen make an all defensive team?
No, he didn't. Well, Luca damn sure didn't either. And his team and his team was higher ranked
This the thing.
based off of him.
This the thing. All defensive guys can't stop Luga. Like, the niggas
I
can-
But the
I
thing
just
is,
think
the
that
team is stopped though because they don't win.
yeah, he got hurt out. I mean, I don't know what would have happened. I'm a Laker fan, but I don't think too much would have happened. But he got hurt, so who knows?
I just think that that's just because I would argue that you can argue that Jalen Brunson can have just as much argument as Jalen Brown. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, when I was looking at it, like who, like how you said, who would you take off?
I don't know if Luca had a better. I don't know if Jalen
Well,
Brown had a better season
let,
than Luca.
let me.
You know what I
Well,
mean? You can argue it. I don't. I'm not mad at nobody who voted for Jalen Brown or anything like that. But I don't think that's just as a slam dunk as like, well, he got his props, and how come he didn't get his? Well, he did. He got second team, and somebody was going to get left off. But Luca, he won a scoring title. Scoring titles is automatic first team. That's just always been.
yeah, because what I mean, for the audience, I'm pretty sure everybody knows, but we got first team, we got Cade, Wemby, Luca, Shea, and Joker. Second team is Jalen Brown, Kawhi, Kevin Durant, Brunson, Donovan Mitchell. Third team is Maxey, Murray, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duran, and Chet.
Fucking shit.
Those are solid. Those I tell you one thing. Those are solid teams, though.
Well, even though I would say Cat,
Who was the third team? Was the third team?
Maxey, Jamal Murray, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duran, and Chet.
It's a
I
regular
kind of
season award.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get it. I still think Cat over Chet, but what I mean, that's just
No,
me.
not over Chet because regular season we looking at what he's doing right now in the series and it's tainting our eyes. But during the year, he kicked ass, and defensively he was second. He was runner up to
Yeah,
Wemby.
it's Wemby.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
so
I give him that.
and
Jalen Johnson is up and coming. So
Jalen Johnson, Cat, I would say Cat. Who else was on that third team?
Maxey, Jamal Murray, and Jalen Duran.
Maxey had a real good year, but that team underachieved as far as I'm concerned. But they ended up, whatever. It is what it is. There's always going to be somebody left off.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's slam dunk for Cat, you know, to be, but it would. I think he should have made another team. Shit, I think OG might have took some votes away from him. To be honest with you,
Maybe.
because it was a big, it was a debate on who was the second best player on the team throughout the year. And OG, and especially if you put in that defensive piece, OG, he probably took some votes away.
Yeah. Maybe so.
I can agree with that. Everybody's on agreement with Jalen Duran, right?
It's a regular season award, and during the regular season, he anchored the best record in the East. You know,
Yeah.
These niggas came in this playoffs, man, and that shit just didn't match up. You know what I mean?
I think
Jalen Duran, he looked terrible the first series.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and that's what tells you that playoff basketball and regular season basketball is two different games.
Yep.
It's two completely different games, and if you don't know how to adjust or have the skill to adjust, you're kind of gonna get exposed a little bit. You know what I mean? And like if OKC wins, Chet is gonna look completely different against the Knicks, and it's gonna piss me off.
Oh yeah,
It's gonna piss me off.
yeah.
No, so the last game that he's played when he was aggressive, he's gonna look like that consistently against the Knicks.
It's gonna piss me off. Like, but it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Mitchell Robinson ain't gonna dunk on him, but he gonna look good.
Yeah, and then Mitch gonna guard him. He gonna make Mitch fall some shit. You know what I mean? He's a fucking guard. You know, but fucking Wemby bumped the shit out of him. He barely looked back. I'm like, yo, this shit is just pissing me off, man. I gotta get a tech, man. I'm gonna tell the coach. I said, look, bro, I'm gonna get a tech. I gotta do something with this dude, man. He keep fucking with me, yo. At this point, it's bullying.
It's definitely, yeah. He just out here doing whatever he want.
And he out here giving out green lights and shit. On McCain.
Man,
You seen him 2 hits? He did the 2 hits too.
Yeah, this is right before he whispered in their ear. They did that.
Yep.
I'll tell you one thing: Wemby getting away with everything this year. He
Wemby
doing
put
whatever
out-
he want, doing
Wemby put out-
whatever he
They
want.
can't do
Get on
nothing. There's no way they can do anything to him now.
He elbowed. Now he putting out hits.
Yep.
I mean, how you gonna prove that? But
Yeah.
it looked like he did. It looked like he did.
I'll tell you, that's
He
crazy.
could be like, what are you doing? What, I didn't say anything. I ain't say nothing. You crazy bitch. I ain't say that bitch.
I ain't telling him nothing.
I ain't say shit. He said Bismack. Go hit him with that. Go hit him with that Biombo, man.
Listen. Bismack, 46 years old, man.
Oh man,
First of all,
it's
Bismack lied about his age before he came to the league, so we know he about 40-something.
And Plumlee was dead wrong. I don't know what that
Plumlee
was.
fucked him up. Plumlee ain't never been that kind of player, man.
Never.
I'm like, damn. Well, we got these niggas on some other shit, man.
He said, send a message. Send him a message that what we gonna do all game next game if he try this shit.
I'm telling you, I don't think they like McCain. McCain be out there talking and shit, man.
Talking shit.
I don't think Shea like him neither though.
Yeah, he's annoying, man. Like he probably in that locker room just being annoying, yo. I know they be looking at this nigga like, man, you lucky you can shoot, motherfucker.
Yep.
McCain is actually fucking good, though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like he more than a shooter. He can put the ball on the floor. He can finish.
Don't worry about you.
Yeah,
he looks strong. You know what I mean? He just got fucking paint on his nails and like twerking and shit, man.
Definitely like twerking.
McCain, man.
that McCain crazy, man.
Yeah, that dude crazy.
He still got another year left on that contract, right?
Okay? The one at Philly?
Yeah.
That came from Philly?
They gonna keep that boy, and you
Them
know.
dudes like playing together. Like I can even see somebody taking less money so they keep the group together. Like
Especially if they win.
yeah, like they keep the group together. They gonna stay out there. Like,
Yeah.
and this is another reason why I say this is the Knicks' time, because I think for the next 5, you're gonna see OKC and Spurs. Like you gonna keep seeing them. So you in order to get you to get you multiple, you got to win one now. Like, don't give these these young dudes no confidence. OKC has the confidence already.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they know they don't think that you can beat them in 4 games. You got Shea who's
OKC better beat them now because they ain't gonna beat them next year.
no,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
nope.
They not gonna beat them next year, so they better beat
Especially
them now.
when what happened when Dylan make a jump.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. All
You
right.
know, and so I mean, shoot, just even talk about the finals, man. You got this dude Trump, man. Talk about something. He coming to the game, when the finals start, man. He like, yeah, I got invited, by a couple people, including Dolan. I said, you done set Dolan up, man. You said you set Dolan up, man. Listen, you got
Now
New York going crazy.
half
New
the Knicks
York,
fans ain't even gonna come out.
yeah, you got the nigga going crazy. They gonna boo the dog shit out of Trump.
Yeah, that's the
This
setup.
this New York. They gonna boo. They gonna boo him.
Because he going he going on the teleprompter.
Yeah, yeah.
He-
He get up there. They start booing him. Suck my. I'm like, oh.
no, what they said was you. They didn't say boo. They were saying you. Like, no, nigga. They get your ass
They
up
love
out of
me
here.
out there. They love me.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean that's hopefully that's not a distraction.
I don't think the niggas give two dog craps about that, man.
Yeah, so
But they gonna make it something into that.
okay.
But what that's a hot
Yeah,
magic trick.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What, you good to go?
Yeah, I'm good.
Driver.
Set that up.
Uh,
Oh,
we was just talking about Trump at the finals, man. How he set Dolan up with that announcement, but he definitely gonna get booed when they showed him on that big teleprompt, the big screen rather.
yo, just imagine MSG with him there is going to be crazy. Than more than what it is. They're going to have the Secret Service there. It's going to be already crazy because of the fan base that's outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
And
it's
Mark Downey gonna be outside with a rally going on too. For
Mm-hmm.
pure hate speech going on for Trump, man.
man. I looked it up. They showing tickets starting at three G's.
Damn, man. Can't
Mm.
do it, man. Can't do it. Can't
Three
do it,
G's to be in
man.
the building.
I just
Yeah, I can't pay 3,000 to hate.
I can't pay 3,000 and I can't guarantee a win because I'm be mad. You know what I mean? So it's like,
You don't need to be
Yeah,
mad. You don't need to be mad from the nosebleeds either. That's 3,000. Hey, Fat Joe, move on, bro.
it's a lot
That's
of
what I'm
money.
thinking.
Man. It's a lot of money.
Dolan, man. Damn, bro. He
Yo,
said,
but
fuck y'all niggas, man. Y'all gonna have to pay to come and see this show.
that with Trump being there though, that's gonna boost the ratings up too for that
That game
game. Yeah,
for sure.
everybody gonna want to see what he gonna do in it.
Hey man, last time the Knicks was in the finals, man, OJ was running from cops, man. So
Yeah.
this is gonna be the new thing, man.
No. That was Ewing.
That was '94. That wasn't
That was
'99.
94.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so that's fair.
I remember that one. I,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I watched that one all the way through, man. They cut the damn TV off to go to OJ in the damn truck, man.
I remember that. I was pissed. I ain't give a damn about this.
Yeah, I'm like, you ain't showing nothing but him driving. A little bit of AC. Little AC driving. I don't want to see AC.
AC did that shit, man. OJ ain't want to snitch, man.
Yeah.
OJ held him down.
AC was the best wingman ever, man.
Ever, man, ever.
Shit, he said,
Yeah.
I'm just going to drive. I don't know where we going, but we just going to drive.
They gave his ass a charge. They gave him a charge. He got aided in the betting.
Oh, that's what he got?
Hell yeah, they charged ACL. You ain't be driving no damn criminal all over the place.
Yeah, what did he get? A fine? Some probation?
Yeah, probably something like that.
They probably dropped that, man. They probably dropped.
Hey, Juice, want some juice?
Hey, cut that
Well,
shit out, man.
OJ was pissed.
Yo,
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
know we got other topics, man, but they let OJ kill that girl, man. They got away with that shit, man. OJ, OJ did that shit,
OJ
yo.
said, if I did do it, this how I would have done it.
They came up with a second version of how he did it. Yeah, all right.
OJ
Damn.
Wild Boy, man. But speaking of Trump, you know what I mean? Your boy, well, it ain't none of y'all boys. It ain't none of our boys. We ain't no damn Giants fan, but Jaxson Dart goes to one of his events and he introduces Trump. So Abdul Carter has started tweeting saying, you know what I mean, pretty much had an issue with Jaxson Dart being there. How do y'all feel about Jaxson Dart
Abdul
promoting Trump?
Carter, who's the third Giants third pick last year in the same draft as Jaxson Dart. He said, "Man, I thought this was AI. What we doing?" Like when he
Yeah.
saw the video of Jaxson Dart introducing Donald Trump to one of his rallies or whatever. I thought the same thing. I thought it was AI. I said, "This ain't real." I was like, "What the hell?" But yeah, I mean, my wife's a Giants fan. I sent it to my wife, a troll, and she's like, "Nope, I'm mad." I said, "I'm not even. I'm a Bears fan now." I said, "Oh, now you want to come over to the dark side?" You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all. I think. Listen. We can say whatever we want. He has the right to support who he wants to as the president. He can look at it as an honor, this, that, and the other. Sure. But read the room, bro, or read the locker room. Look who you play with. Look who's on your team, and look. And this is what happens when you mix politics and sports and any of that stuff. And yes, just because you introduce somebody, you are mixing politics and sports. And because it's not because he's a Republican or anything like that. It's because Trump is just a hugely divisive personality, president, and most people that's probably in that locker room that don't agree with what he's done, in the communities that they come from and things like that, and they're gonna have a way. He didn't read the room. He could have had that whole thing. I think what's his name? Tom Brady. He supports Trump, from what I understand, but I don't think he's gonna go, do that on the stage and so he can come back to the locker room and have to explain that. But I thought that wasn't a smart move by Jaxson Dart, whose second year trying to win over a fan base, win over a group. New York is a blue state as is, So I don't think that was a good idea.
Yeah, and yeah, I think for me is you gotta. I mean, you gotta understand like if you're being used too, right? Like as a person that you going out there and you announcing him, why? Why did he need you to do that? Like,
Right, right,
why do you feel it like he's the president? He could just be out there and start talking, or he can get somebody else to announce him, somebody from his cabinet or whatever. But you do that, and you got to know, like you said, you got to know the person, to know that he's doing this for some reason. Like his personality, the way that he is, he's going to always have an agenda behind the things that he does.
right.
Um, so you definitely have to read that. And if um you know that people even in your city, New York City, that people are not happy with Trump.
Mm-hmm.
So now you do this, right? So and this is some of the things that I think kind of them dark clouds that be over certain teams, right? Like this is gonna be a distraction for y'all now. So now when now you about to go into training camps and all that, you got this over your head. You possibly have divided your locker room, right? And that matters. That definitely matters. If you have a team divided like yo, and they associate Trump with oppression, um, what's that racism and things like that, and when you are siding with them, what you think that they're gonna associate you with? So now you like you say, now you have a divided locker room, It's just gonna be. It's just going. It's just adds that distraction that you really don't need. Um, like vote for who you want to vote for, and I also look at it another way too. Like it probably would be cool to meet the president. Like I would have loved to have met Barack or whatever. I would love to meet any president, but knowing what this dude stands for, knowing the current situation that we're in this country right now, I wouldn't stand up there, knowing that so many people like myself are being treated wrong by things that he has put in place.
Right.
But you have some. I think you have some people who his whole life he probably been clueless in terms of this. Like what struggle did he had to come up with? He not facing his people not being chased down by ICE. He's probably not a welfare recipient who's been cut off with SNAP benefits and
So,
things like that. So he probably just don't know about certain things.
well, you know, what I mean, I agree with both of y'all that he should read the room, and especially for a quarterback in a room of many men that's going to fight for you in the battlefield, that
Yeah,
he needs to know his surrounding. But I also look at it like this as well for the people in that locker room. You got to know who you playing for as well, and you can't be naive or ignorant to think that there's no other Trump supporters in that locker room with you. Your coach is a Trump supporter. You know what I mean? Harbaugh is a Trump supporter. You
mm,
know what I mean? So let's not, you know what I mean? Let's not be ignorant to the fact that there's so many people that did vote for him and he won because people vote for him. And, you know what I mean? We might not align with his views or stuff like that, but he, Jaxson Dart probably didn't align with the views of Barack neither. You know what I'm saying?
maybe
So
not.
we got to look at it from both sides at the end of the day. And we should, that's why politics really shouldn't be in the locker room, period. You know what I mean? We should try to keep everything separate for the fact of just keeping everybody on one accord. And that's just to concentrate on football. But we can't be naive to the fact that these dudes are right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We don't
I
yeah,
like
think the
it.
issue is is that when you do that on the stage, you put it in everybody's face.
Yeah.
Harbaugh, Harbaugh is a supporter. You know what I mean, and all. He was in the Oval Office, took a picture, and all that stuff. Cool, but like when you doing what Hulk Hogan did in a rally, you doing it, it's just a little different. The aesthetics is a little bit different,
Yeah.
and now it's just like it's more than the picture. It's more than the photo. It's like, oh, look, you really standing behind this man, and you believe in what he believes in. So, I don't know. That I just think that just wasn't a good look. But
yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree. When it comes down to something like that, football wise, you gotta keep it separate, man. You just can't be doing stuff like that, man. Especially if you're a quarterback. Out of all things, especially and the city matter too. New York matters.
right,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People gonna care more about the Giants quarterback than the Arizona Cardinals quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
right.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So definitely Jaxson Dart needs to make better decisions going further. I think he pretty much learned from, or I hope he learned from this
Hope
situation.
he does.
You know what I mean? And I hope we don't have any other issues going further. But we'll see what happens. You know what I mean? What else we got? What else? What y'all want to talk about next? Let me ask y'all.
Man, we got some exciting fights, man. We gotta talk about that. We got some exciting fights that happen, man.
Oh man! So you want to which fight you want to talk about? We got the boxer, and we got the other one who got boxed.
Hey, listen. Ray J went out there and got tuned up, man. That's it. Hey, yo, first of
If
all,
I had one wish,
yo, you gotta know there's gonna be so many memes that come out behind this, bro. Like, one, he was horribly out of shape.
horrible.
Like, body was horrible, man. You just out there. And once again, respect to these people's craft, man. You ain't just gonna be going out like the average person, the average Joe can't go outside right now and fight for 2 to 3 minutes. They can't do it. They're gonna be exhausted, bro. Like felt like they was in a war. You going out there in the ring, and they say he trained for 1 week. So, and you train for 1 week, and you in the public spotlight and everything, right? So you ain't out here fighting. You're not conditioned to be doing this stuff right here. But yo, he got hit with that left, and he started gazing into space like it was over with, bro. Like got put out,
Left him sleep standing.
left him sleep standing up, man. Like shout out to Super Hot Fire, man.
Yo,
We've been watching.
glasses, jacket, shirt, man.
We've been watching Super Hot Fire for a long time now. We talking about over. It might be close to 10 years. We was watching Super Hot Fire. We gotta go back and watch when he had that freestyle against Mute Spitter. And many of our followers might not know about Mute Spitter, man. But he used to be up and coming. We don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, first of all, Super Hot Fire, that's like his fourth fight. He done did that a couple times now because they do that through Aiden Ross and that, in the streaming platform,
Okay,
that
so that's
Kick
probably
and all
why he
that
was
stuff.
laughing.
So,
Probably why
no, he knew he was gonna knock him out. Like
Okay.
that's like his third fight. He done did it a couple times, and he be talking shit and all that. Like Super Hot Fire is actually hilarious.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, he was talking shit to Adrian Bronner because Adrian Bronner be streaming now. He said he told Adrian he'd knock him the fuck out. He was like, yo, you box at 140. First of all, Adrian not 140 right now.
Oh,
that
no.
motherfucker close to 200.
He got his 140 in the gut.
Yeah. So like, but we gotta talk about that shit one day. But but yeah, man, that. I mean, it's the Ray J. He got embarrassed out there, and then you had Mike Beasley and Lance Stevenson. They had fight, and that was a 1 round, couple second joint where Lance choked out Mike. Whatever. I don't even know how that even came to
Before we
fruition.
go over there, Sue, hold up. We ain't gonna talk about the fact that Ray J shouldn't have been out there. He playing in people's faces talking about that he was supposed to die in 6 months.
Maybe trying to speed it up.
How the hell he fighting? He's supposed to be dying in 6 months.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I like Ray J. Ray J. is a huge troll. You know what I mean? So I mean,
one of the best that ever did it.
I mean, I'm just more or less talking about just the celebrity boxing part of it all. Ray J. Ray J's a damn fool. I didn't believe him when he said he was dying in 6 months anyway. I didn't take it serious. Who the fuck should say that?
The heart was so black.
But yeah, so I don't know about all that. But other than that, just the celebrity boxing part of it all, it must be a bag that's attached to it. It must be a huge bag. Again, the streaming money is, I don't know, man. That's just like some gold right there. You know what I mean? And like there's some success there, and they got people watching and they doing it. But yeah, man, I don't know what to call it. Like, these guys got to at least take it serious, so you don't get out there and hurt yourself, because that's what's going to end up happening. Somebody's going to get hurt. You know what I mean? Go ahead and take it serious, train, and
give yourself a month at least, man. You train
because Mike Beasley said that he only did it for a couple days.
Yeah, he only did it for the money.
Yeah,
They only doing it for the money, and him and Lance Stevenson, they on a run, making this money.
Yeah, them
playing one-on-one. Now they fighting one-on-one. They got all this stuff planned out. They gonna keep going.
Let's keep doing everything against each other.
Yeah, they gonna ride the wave and make this money. That's why, like you said, this streaming money is a gold mine.
Yeah.
But hey, Jay, somebody who has trained, because you've trained MMA before, right?
Taekwondo.
So like,
had a couple bouts.
What go
undefeated.
What will go into a training? Like, these are regular Joes or whatever. Like, so what will go into a training to be able to go in there? Huh?
I said I lost.
Oh.
You trying to say I'm undefeated?
What will go into a training for somebody just to be able to go out there for like a match like these? Like,
I'm telling you, I was training for at least close to a year. and I did my first fight, and I was exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And each round was 3 minutes. So I'm telling you, once you get like 2 minutes in, when you attacking somebody and they hitting you back, you know what I mean? It's a totally different
Yeah,
story. You know what I'm saying? It's like you think that you got conditioning to just keep going, but as soon as you get hit, it takes seconds off that round for you, man.
yeah,
Like I'm telling you, especially with that top style of fighting where you getting kicked and punched. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie to you. That first round woke my ass up because I blocked the kick, and the kick still hit me in the face, and it dazed me. Yo, I didn't. My thing is, and the crazy thing is, in your mind, you can see clearly and stuff like that in your mind, but your body is saying. So in my mind, I'm just like, yo, yeah, just like that. I'm just like trying to block, but in my mind, I'm saying, yo, I can't. Yo, if he hit me, I'm going down. So
I gotta get out this round. I
that's
gotta
it.
get out this round.
That's it. Yo, you just gotta get out the round. And once I got out the round, I was good to go for the next two.
mm.
But I'm telling you, that ain't no joke.
You just fought 3 rounds.
Yeah, it's only three. You
Okay,
same as MMA. It's three
gotcha.
rounds, and you go to the dude won by decision.
Yeah,
You know. But
yeah.
they play.
I've done pad work before. My little brother used to box, so I was like, yo, let me get in there with his training, and I did pad work, and we was doing that for 3 minutes. I was done, like, and it was basic stuff because I don't know all the numbers, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, like. The moment that he started talking about like slipping going in there, I said, "Hold on, I'm done. I can't move. Like this ain't the trainers who holding the pads, they circling like so they
Yeah,
moving around telling me I'm like no, we stay right here. Like I just want to do punches. I ain't about to skip around this ring. Like nah.
yeah, I know. I'm
Shout out,
telling you,
shout out to them dudes, man.
yo, I'm telling you, it's no joke, man. Because and I got played too that fight because they matched me up with someone. They supposed to match you up by like belt,
Experience.
yeah, by your belts. But
Oh,
the
okay.
thing is that they matched me up with somebody who was my size. He was a little bit taller, but they took his belt. He was a black belt, and they gave him a white belt.
Oh, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, hey, yo, nah, bro.
Because I didn't find out. I didn't find out this until the end of the fight. Like, because we had to go into a back room after we got done fighting, and I mean, we all just tired and bruised up. And I was like, yo, he was like, yo, how long you been fighting? I was like, a year. So he was like, oh nah, I've been fighting for like 6 years. I'm like, what the?
That's
They
a
had me against George St. Pierre, man.
yeah, listen,
So yeah, I'm
fuck
telling you,
that.
it ain't no joke, man. When you out there trying to compete, it ain't no joke. If you ain't conditioned, I don't even know how.
That's a huge difference, man.
Yeah,
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 but just imagine two people that don't know, like Lance and Mike. They don't know what
Yeah,
they're doing, so you just wrestling around. You
yeah.
tiring yourself out even more
right.
just because you don't know what you're doing.
You ain't gonna choke
So
me out.
man, you get choked out in front of everybody, man. You might as well just tap them.
I'm no, no,
Oh, I'm
no.
tapping.
I'm tapping. I'm not
You ain't
trying to get
got.
out.
You ain't got to put me out. I'm tapping. You ain't got to break my shit. I'm a tap. I'm
No,
good, bro.
I'm hoping I can remember. I'm gonna be so messed up. I'm hoping I can remember the tap. Like I don't just lay there like and then get choked to death. Like,
I wish I can find. I had the fight on video. I can't find it. I don't know where it's at, but I had it. I don't know what happened to it, but you know what I mean. It was. I was
shout,
supposed to fight again after that. I just never did. But
shout out, respect them guys' craft, man.
Yeah.
Jumping in
it ain't
that
no
damn ring
joke,
for some streams, you gonna die, man.
yo. Seriously, it ain't no
Su-
joke, man.
Super hot fire.
But it's definitely.
I don't want to see Bronner in there either, man. I don't want to see him.
Braun out here just bugging out on these streams right now, man.
He signed a contract with somebody for that.
Probably with Kick.
Ye- Yes, yeah, he
It's
signed.
either Twitch or Kick, and
Yeah,
Twitch got guidelines and stuff, so certain things that they can't do. Kick, they do whatever. You can do whatever. That's where that dude Chud the Builder was streaming from. That's why he was able to do all that racist stuff, and they wasn't taking him off because it's I don't know. They ain't got no type of censors on that. Like you can do
Mm,
whatever you want there,
Mm.
that's
and
crazy.
they on them streams wilding.
Yeah.
He
Thinking
on
that
there
dude
wild.
D
He
the
look
Great.
bad. He seemed like AB seemed like he needs some help or something, man. Like he just out here bugging out, man. Look bad. Like he gotta get himself together, man. I can't imagine that he could sustain this for 5 years.
Yeah, he can't. That drink, he
Shoot.
can't put that bottle down,
Put
man.
that bottle down, man. And the
But
alcohol
but
is
the thing
crazy.
is that people loving to watch it because he's entertaining as hell, drunk.
He's always been
Yeah.
entertaining, man.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a personality, yo. Like I'm like, you'll see some of the clips. I'm like, yo, this nigga's stupid, yo. But like, it's funny. It's just like, what I mean, he wildin'. But it's just like, damn, yo, you was really you only 36. You could still be boxing.
You could be.
Yeah.
Like some of your peers are still boxing,
He better
but
But
not.
older than you.
yeah, from what
But
I was reading,
but older than you by a couple years.
yeah, from what I
Like
was reading, he used to be like that same body. He used to be that way. Then he got in shape for box. He learned how to box.
not as bad as it is now, but he would have a little gut, and then he, because boxers they can lose it quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that drinking has always been his vice, man. That's what Floyd used to tell him about back when they used to, like, but he's the
Right.
4th division champ. Like Bronner wasn't no, he was good, but after that Maidana fight, he never was the same.
Maidana beat the brakes off of him, man.
Had him with the baby legs.
Yeah, what? Yeah, it's tough to come back from those, man.
Yeah, a lot of the boxers out of those one defining fights, and they get knocked out pretty bad. You don't never see them again. You know what I mean?
Or
Zab and
or
Costa.
it'd be hard for them to come back. Kazu never came back.
Prince
Mm.
Nassim,
Prince never came back.
they
Prince
did
was my dude too.
they
Prince is
had a
crazy.
movie about him, right? Did it ever come out?
Maybe.
It was a
I got
documentary or something.
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta check it out. You know what I mean? Prince used to come in the ring, do all that crazy shit, man. I used to be dying.
Yeah.
He was lightning fast. He was
Yeah.
super skilled.
Yeah. Legs. Huge legs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely, definitely.
beat me up. But anyway, you know what I
Now
mean?
you're waking
As you mentioned, Soup, a little bit of Floyd, you know what I mean? Talking about him, he just lost he lost the child support thing. He's ordered to pay about 33,000 a month off a girl that he was dealing with. From backstory is he's supposed to be dealing with her for like 8 years. She got pregnant 4 years into them messing around, and he was denying the baby. And now he's now ordered to pay 33,000 a month. So
Is this a new baby?
yeah.
the baby goes to Harvard. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, who the fuck needs 33,000? Yeah, that is a
Yeah.
what
I
can
never understood that, man. I
like,
never
bro.
understood that, bro.
This shit gotta stop, and these women gotta stop with this shit too, man. Like, all right, cool. You want me to pay for your like your where you gonna live at within like a reasonable spot.
I see some face already.
A
I was
car.
about to say, careful, man. Just careful.
All right, no, I'm gonna go in. I can go in. I can go in. You what? Start thinking about stuff like, all right, no, I'm leaving this one alone. No, no, like no. So you gotta pay for where they live at, their car, right? Their expensive, like, cause this baby was still young. Even all right, cool. Even like to go to private school or something like that. That's not $33,000 a month. Like,
They base it on. I mean, they base it off the man's income and all that stuff. But I think
Yeah.
that's bullshit. Because what they got to do with anything? It just should be what's needed for the child.
where these
You know what I mean?
lawmakers at?
So like you said, all right, I want to send my child to a private school. Okay, cool. All right, I'll cover that. All right, so clothing expense. All right, cool. I'll cover that. Even though if we was living together, it'd be both of us. But all right, fine. I'll cover that. And it should be a freaking window. It shouldn't be this. It should be a cap, like how the NBA
Yeah.
got. You know what I mean? That got caps and all that stuff. It should just be something that's just so that can balloon to $33,000 a month to somebody who can pay $2,000 a month. Like it should just be a balloon for low class, middle class, upper class, and a cap. And that cap shouldn't be nothing past like 15,000. You know what I mean? And, you know, if and that's for the high guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like anything past that, man, like
Well,
if
even
I'm if, I'm, if, I,
15,000.
if I make 60,000 a year, I gotta pay all my bills. I gotta do everything I gotta do. Take care of whatever I gotta take care of, and then I still gotta pay $500 a month. You know, the child support. Like that's just crazy because I'm still
Yeah.
gonna be asked to do shit outside the child support.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely agree that it needs to be a cap. But before then, you know what I mean, these wealthy guys, people like him, they need to just be smart about what they do because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, you still thinking like you're a broke man if you still
You out here going raw dog, man.
raw dogging these chicks like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean? So you basically raw dogging. That's you signing your check right there.
Yeah, you don't want to. If you don't have no plans on being with her, why you raw dogging this chick, man?
But
Yeah,
the thing is,
we all know it's easy for us to say, man. Who
yeah, it's
knows what the
easy. Yeah, like
who all knows what the situation was? Drunk night, some other shit. Who knows? But second round, you ain't had a condom. Nobody putting a condom on for that second round. You know what I mean? So, like, who knows, man? Who knows, man? But
but see that's the problem there too because you know what I mean. I ain't worth about a dime, so you know what I mean. That's something different. But you worth damn near millions and millions of dollars. You got to think a little bit smarter. But let's go back to
You flip the screen. You ain't worth a dime.
yeah,
but but let's go back
uh,
to the point about the court. You know what I mean? There should be some type of cap. You know what I mean? And I think still 15,000 is still a lot of money too, because when you go to the court, you're basing off your income. But the thing is that why are we judging like schools and stuff like that when the kid is can't even go to school yet? You know what I mean? That should be something else later
Should
on
be
down the
taken
road.
down. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So the money should be only for
Yeah.
what the kid actually needs.
Yep. And that judge should have like some knowledge, right? Okay, he's gonna need this Pampers. Did this amount of Pampers a week. You're gonna get this amount. Like they should factor all that stuff in. But now you gonna factor in uh where she gotta live at, her car, $33,000 a month. She can live. She's gonna live better than 90% of the people in this country just because she had a baby.
Yeah. And that's the problem that this country, this court system is not seeing that women are weaponizing having a baby.
Yeah.
especially if they get like get an athlete, get an entertainer, get somebody with some dough, or just even somebody who
Or just
just doing
yeah,
well for
even
themselves.
a
Yeah,
regular guy who might be like an engineer or whatever,
yeah, yeah.
they can still
I'm
getting
saying,
good money.
yeah, we all know somebody who get, you know, what I'm saying if you get if you get paid bi-weekly, that child support take one whole check away.
Yo, I didn't see that until I was working at FedEx back in the day. When them dudes were showing me, they whole check was empty because we got
That's
paid
nuts.
weekly. We got paid weekly
Mhm.
there. 1 week that junk was gone. So they just worked for free that whole week.
They work for them for one whole week.
Yeah, man. That's tough, man. I always wondered why, like a politician has never made that one of their things that they're running on is fixing, the disparity in child support and what that looks like,
You're
how
gonna
it
lose a
is,
lot of voters.
and you're gonna gain some. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because child support seems just like it's fraud. Damn near.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like shit's just kind of crazy. But
And it looks like, and the crazy thing is, so it looks like fraud, and you never had to deal with it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
If just from the outside looking in, it looks like fraud.
just from the
So
outside
imagine,
looking in,
so imagine being in it. You know what I'm saying? It looks even
I've
more
given just
crazy.
dues.
You don't, but anyway,
Oh,
you don't. You don't get
that's
just
not
due.
news, man.
You don't. You don't, buddy. You don't get just due. You don't get just due. But the thing is, like, I don't have a problem putting my situation out there. You know what I mean? I'm only have one child support, whatever, for my middle daughter, and I was blessed. I could say to not have a high payment to pay. You know what I mean? I was paying when I first got on. It was like 400 a month. So that's still a lot. You know, from back
Hell
then.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Compared to other people that I talked to, shoot, I was happy as hell to be in a
11.
position
I
to
know somebody 1,100 a month, and they probably wasn't making they wasn't making as much as you make. So it's definitely is a struggle for them, man.
yeah.
Like
And they don't realize also that money goes up every certain amount of years. They'll factor in the cost of living percentage and all that stuff. So you can fight it and stuff like that, but it's crazy. But just being in the system itself is a whole nother story. You know what I mean? Because they can mess up. Like right now, they took my income tax money saying that I owed payments, but I never owed payments at all.
so you got
I never missed a payment.
so they got to send it back.
Yeah, so I had to write a letter for them to audit my account so I can or get a hearing. So you got to put an audit in, or you got ask or it says and or a hearing. So you put in for both. So they'll do that. They'll check your account, and then or they can ask you to come in for a hearing so you can dispute the claim. But I'm like, you take my money from my employer. So how I've been working for my employer for 10 years. How in the world how I miss a payment?
Right.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? So it makes no sense.
mm.
You know what I mean? So that's the thing that you go through with this child support system is that they can make a mistake or whatever and they don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can your baby's mother can leave and go to another state and open up a new child support case. And if you don't know what you're doing, if you don't tell them like, hey, she already opened up one in Jersey, I already paid. You know what I mean?
You gonna
They'll
get
be looking at
yeah.
you. Yeah, they'll try to come at you. You know what I
Mm.
mean? So it's crazy, man, how this stuff goes.
Fraud, man.
Yeah,
And
like
unfortunately, a lot of guys don't know when they're getting screwed or think that they have power in some of these situations and they just like kind of lay down and get screwed, pause.
shit.
But, yeah, man.
He's setting up for midnight love. That's what's going
Oh,
on.
oh man.
Must be about that time.
Take time to go over.
There you go.
But yeah, man, you know what I mean? Shout out to the guys who are doing all them fathers out there who are doing handling responsibilities and more, man. You know what I mean? Who are
Right,
still paying that child support and they still giving out more money to make
right,
sure their kids are happy, man. So shout out to them, man. Well, what
right.
else we got left,
And
man?
shout out to the deadbeats who ain't on child support and they be getting like all of the real love too. There be a lot of deadbeats out here don't be doing shit, but they be the real niggas. They don't get put on they don't get put on no child support. They be out here in Facebook posts and shit like that. Like they the real dudes, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all winning, man.
Yeah, man. Is there anything else out there in the world that y'all want to talk about before we get up out of here, man? Anything we missing besides?
Go Knicks, man. Go Knicks. Go Knicks, man. Get me to that parade. I'm out there. I'm telling you, I'm out there. I'm shirtless, pantsless. I'm gonna be part of that. I'm gonna be part of that madness.
You going to jail. You gonna be in right.
That's the I'm going to Rikers.
You going to Rikers. You gonna be in Rikers.
I'm going, man. They're gonna have a whole pie just for us.
Hold on,
Hey,
Nick.
Yeah, just for and if you're a fan of anybody near, we eating your food. Knicks fans in there cutting Brooklyn fans, cutting Laker fans. Yup. It's gonna be a whole gang in there, man.
Walk up on dudes like, hey yo, what? Hey yo, real quick, what year did the Knicks last win it? Oh yo,
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
nigga's ass. Nah, listen,
Well,
shout out to the Knicks. I am a Knicks hater, but shout out, they are balling right now. Uh, I'm not even gonna put out the bad energy because I ain't got no dog in the race. But so hopefully, let's just see some good games. Let's see 4 to 7 really really good games, man.
yeah. Well, shoot. Well, before we get out of here, I do want to send out a condolences to the Finkler family, man. The dude I used to dude I used to work with named Joe when I used to bounce down in Hoboken. He passed away today, man. He had a battle with cancer, man. So,
Rest in
you
peace,
know what I
man.
mean? Rest in peace to the man's family, man, and keep their heads up, pause. And on that note, man, you know
Man,
what I mean?
cancer, man.
Yeah, cancer is killing people, man. And you would think after all this time, man, we would have some advances to stop this thing. But what can we do, man? But
Yeah, I just listen, man. I just hope within the next 5 to 7, man, that they have something, man, that'll cure this stuff up, man. Without that nasty fight too, like like a lot of people when they get cancer, they got to go through that fight. That
Chemo and all that
chemo,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I hope something, what I'm saying, God willing, something happens. Some, like you said, some advances in technology, um, that allow for people to get screened, and you can directly, kill those cancer cells without damaging anything else, man. I hope that comes to life really, really soon, man. We're losing a lot of people to that, man.
yes, sir.
Losing
You
a
know,
lot.
it's tough out here, man, with all these viruses and all this stuff, man. We need to be able to tackle this stuff that's been out there for a minute. But you know what I mean? Good conversation, fellas. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So once again, to our audience, if you like this type of content, man, you know where to find us. Go on that search bar, hit Off the Parkway Podcast. We're on YouTube, we're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music. Man, we are here, man, and we ain't going nowhere. This is episode 41. We'll see you when we see you.
Vietnam, baby.